Hey everybody, Rodman here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi Birth of a Hive, episode 49. Recap of the rules and goals here. Just a little reminder to all of you, I am seeking feedback about changes to rules and goals, and a poll will be posted probably Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, meaning that you have the week today until the 26th of October to submit ideas. Now, before I go any further, I wanted to add, I am not in any way, because I've answered this maybe a dozen or so times in comments, I'm not in any way looking for feedback about how to strength train. I fully know how strength training works. I'm looking for changes to rules and goals. The strength training vote will be included on the poll and will not be determined by a YouTube comment. So sorry if I made it unclear about what I was looking for in terms of feedback. Alright, so Materials Trader is... Ooh, interesting. They bypassed the entrance entirely and came all the way out here. So Skith is going to... Actually, maybe it should be someone that has a bit of an inventory to trade with them. Maybe a Angel. You'll come running out here. Angel, would you be so kind as to maybe put the breadbasket's indoors, isn't it? Put the bread away, and then see what the Materials Trader has to offer us. Alright. Hiver notebooks, regular research. I will buy some plates just to make sure that we don't dip too much in our supply, but that's about it. That sums it all up. So, Droiden here is leading the other group. I'm going to actually start heading... Let's see. I'm going to head this direction. And we'll get some more adventuring going on. So the base is coming together. Most certainly. We've got our storage room in progress. It looks like they are acting as if I'm out of building materials, and that might be true. So that means I'm going to need to man the stone mine and the stone processor. Meaning that I'm going to be seeking someone like Skith here, who doesn't currently have a job. He will eventually be my brewer, but for right now, we're going to need him somewhere else. And Rage, let's have you do it as well. You're both going to be mining. And then Pharaoh, you are going to be stone processing and hauling to building materials. All right, and that will allow us to continue construction. All right, Louis, I want you to haul to steel bars or and iron plates. And building materials. Good. Now, how encumbered is this group? They are fairly encumbered. I mean, they have a fair bit of stuff in them. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is head to the Great Fortress all together. Jordan is having a real hard time finding pathing for that. I don't want to go to New Crawlia. New Crawlia is definitely the wrong idea. Alright. Jordan, are you indeed the slowest? No, Beep seems to be slower. Beep was falling behind, so it's a pretty good indicator. Alright, so here's Great Fortress. It is pretty run down. Shek City, as far as Shek cities go. But I'm going to poke in there just to free up some of the carry weight I've got. No, maybe not. They really don't even have anything I can sell to. Let's go to Last Stand. Now I'm trying to balance out focus of tending to the home here. Oh, look at all these beautiful, beautiful weapons. Tending to the home and expanding the base, as well as making sure I haven't forgotten about, you know, my excursion group. So, G-Man, I am right here what I want. I want top tier research bench. And then, additionally, a ceiling lamp over it, and maybe a hive stool. Okay. And that's going to be my research building. Some of the trees that have been sort of growing out of these buildings are getting removed, which is good. Let's see. Angel. I never actually had you put that stuff away, did I? I did not. Yes, which would be good, because I seem to be out of iron plates. Any way I can supplement my guys is a good thing. Come on, Angel, where are you? She's probably very, very encumbered. In fact, running around with a backpack full of iron plates is a really good way to strength train if that's was my intention. It is not. My current research. I don't have 2 rice weed. What, I only have 1? Maybe that might be the case. Alright, Boops already has his goat backpack. I sort of forgot about that, and you guys let me know that I was a dummy, and I already had one, but I can always have 2. What happened to the rice? I'm pretty sure I bought rice. Well, I'll just have to buy rice again sometime. All right, back over to Jordan, or over to Beep, I guess. Beep is the party leader here, and we're gonna head on to Last Stand. Another, the condition of the buildings in the Shek territory should indicate their sort of civilization level. Yes, the Shek very much are in ruins, for lack of a better term, because they're in the middle of a civil war, and as a result, their empire is somewhat fallen apart. Okay, here's the rice weed. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so there are some blueprints here that I could research. Sleeveless long coats, drifter boots. Why hivers will ever need blueprints to boots, I have no idea, but I'll take it anyway. And I came actually to seek out a bar. Because we are a little wounded. But everything is... okay, maybe over here. Everything seems to be police stations. Alright, here's a bar. Alright, Red Rain and Thorns are healthy enough that I'm not going to worry about them. But I am planning on doing something, I don't know, maybe a little dangerous. And I'm definitely going to want healing before I set out. So I don't mind paying for bed rentals. And in fact, let's Let's heal thorns as well. This should only take but moments. Only but moments. Alright, we're all healed. That was quick. Beep. I do believe you are the slowest man here, and we're gonna go west. Knave. Oh, Knave didn't get healed. Knave... Yeah. He got stuck on something. Alright, well, I already rented these beds. Let's do a quick health check just to make sure I hadn't forgotten anyone. Ray needed just a point or two of healing, might as well. It's weird having the shop guards standing over me, though. These Shek really do think that hivers, all they do is cheat and steal or something. Alright, there we are. Oh, they want to do a bag check. Sure, you want to bag check me? That's fine. I could be wrong, but I've never had the Shek cheat. Oh, there is the bench that I wanted. Yes. I've never had them cheat. But, Muhammad's being attacked, so... Let's see what that noise is about. It is about... a... iron spider. Alright. I knew the day was coming. Let's see. Who do we have in the base? Pharaoh Muhammad Louis. Get on out here. Take block off. And let's see if I, Alright, Louis, you're not actually armored. So, Louis, back out of this. Dig. You looked very, very well armored. Or... Actually, let's have the bull get over here. I'm going to tell these guys to hold for a second. Alright, let's turn jobs off. Come on, Mr. Bull. Bulls are pretty tough. Now, I did make sort of the rule that... Oh, here's Dig. Okay. And Dig, you're wearing... Okay, you don't have pants on, but... I'll try not to tank with Dig. And if we spread out like this, it can't all attack the same target at once. Ooh, Dig's head just got pretty donked. For some reason or another, I'm not sure why, this spider is repairing super fast. This is some sort of bug or something. I don't know what's going on, but it is, as we attack it, it is repairing, which is very uncool. Silver Shade. Let's get you out here. Alright. The bull's here. The bull's getting shredded. Yes, I pulled too many of my most hardened combatants away, and I'm left with some people that aren't necessarily the best defenders. Delirious, let's have you come on in. Alright, where is Silver Shade? So Delirious is better armored than most others. Oh, Phoenix is here too. Alright, buddy's down. Silver Shade, don't be passive. We have a lot of patching up to do. Oh, okay, Phoenix, you could jump in on this. Yeah, we definitely don't have a defensive home crew that's well armored, which makes me think that will be the next thing I do, is set up some really nice armor on these guys. All you guys, you need to go seek medical attention. Cashian, actually, let's see. You are going to be set to medic and rescue. Let's go get you some gear for that. Alright, Phoenix, you're going to get yourself killed. Louis, you too. Alright, it is downed. Let's make sure we coup de grace, so to speak. There, done. Silvershade, you are a medic as well. So Cash. Cash wants to be a one of our chief medical officers. So I'm going to get him set up to go help people. And then let's go ahead and get those wounded resting. We had a whole bunch of people take not insignificant damage. So what I definitely need to do as a result is to get a few of the best combatants that are home, you know, essentially really, really, really nice armor. So Snowy, that would be you. Snowy, you are going to chiefly work the heavy armor smith. And we're gonna make heavy plates, soldier plate, 2-leg plate, and 2 Ronin helmet. And we're gonna repeat that queue. And people are coming in. All right, I'm gonna make sure that Beep and Droidin and all them are moving. I don't want them standing around too long. And then I should start to outfit everyone with Edge 1 weapons, but that will come in time. So it's good that my medical barracks is somewhat set up. And this is going to be the spot where everybody is going to come to when they need health and healing. Because Cashier is going to sit there and do his medical magic. Now, he's not good at doctoring yet, but he will be. And then the idea here is, all right, let's go and make medical workbench. Right in the entryway. And a light over it. So a stool when he's idle. I'll even put the stool. I'll put the stool right at the entrance. Ceiling light. I'm also going to want some skeleton beds. Where are they? I always forget where they are. Skeletal repair beds. And this is for the few robots and people that have prosthetics in my group. So repair beds work really, really, really quickly. So probably don't need to worry about that. And then I don't... Did I put storage? No, I don't think I have storage. So storage, Medicrate. As you can see here, all the people that got hurt are now being tended to. And laying in bed and recovering. Except for Little Light. You have yet to hobble your way in. A lot of really badly injured people, but, you know. It's to raise toughness. Is what we can tell ourselves. Alright, so Cash is getting the medical attention done. I think everybody is now tended. He might actually be... Okay, sitting around. That's fine. He's finding the nearest stool, but soon he'll be assigned to the stool that's in there. Alright. Well, they're patched up. That was bad. That was only one spider. That was bad. It was a little eye-opening. So what I'm going to need to do is set up sort of a home defense crew of people like Muhammad, who have higher stats than most. Get them really, really well armored, and then I know who to deploy. Also would help if I had more crossbow people at home, but that's a different matter. I don't want to lean too heavily on ranged weapons, because ranged weapons are definitely easy to defend. You know, there's only a few types of NPCs that use ranged weapons in this game, and they tend not to be all that dangerous, except for a few. And the few that, so, meaning, you know, you can, especially as hivers, because you can outrun everybody, you can kite and fight sort of endlessly, which I find a little cheese, which is why I have a very limited amount of ranged weapons. If you're looking for a challenge, have a 0 ranged weapon run. That would be challenging. Alright, so here's a little gorilla. Speaking of ranged weapons, oh, is it? It wasn't yet attacking me. Hella has no bolts. None? Oh, right, because that's her backpack. Now, the reason I'm here is so that I can get Edge 1 weaponry. There is... Oh, Jordan just got hit. There is a superior tech lab here. Alright, everybody just jump on. Whoa! Talon. Watch your mouth. With those naughty words. Alright, Hella, maybe trade with Red Rain and Thorns, trying to offload some of these, some of this meat. Is there really no other? Yeah, maybe there's... There we go. What can I take to free up some stacks? Alright, there we go. What was this? A skin spider that we just popped from range. So this is why I'm here. I'm here for this building. This ruin. I see that there's yet another gorilla, but I'm just going to try to skip over that gorilla and go up to the top here. I don't want to get embroiled into too many fights. Already, right, we have a gazillion people trying to pick that lock. Checking back over here at home. Got a bunch of people that are able to get out of the beds. Now, when they fully heal, they don't get out by themselves, so I kind of have to do it for them, which is fine, but that's why I'm checking on them. And Jay is working on these skull repair beds. Okay. So this is another building that's going to be full of security spiders. Just an FYI. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! Yes, security spiders galore. So, block and hold. Oh boy. So there's a whole bunch of them here. Here's what I want. I want my heavy armored guys to block while my rangers attack. And Beep, get on in there. Sing Healy, you want to get in there? And Honey, get on in there. Alright, one's already downed. I'm just gonna make sure to tap it out. Beep. Almost lost an arm. Oh, and there's also a broken skeleton coming in. Red Rain, would you be so kind? Alright, there's another one downed. Knave just lost a leg because he was wearing cargo pants. All no reason to have a healthy amount of armor for everybody. And Honey is dying. Frenchie, go first aid Honey. Oh, so the skeleton and I fell off the building. No, we fell off, but it did not. So Droiden and Oboro. Knave, stop fighting it. Alright, he's downed. We are going to take the skeletal repair kit, which... and the frag axe. To disarm it. I'm not going to finish him off, though. Alright, well that was pretty chaotic. And unfortunately, Knave is down a leg as a result. Proof that I need to be careful about who I engage, what I fight. Alright, so we're all here. Yep, we're all here. Queen. Alright, so my rangers are going to re-queue up for some more. Actually, you know what? We could probably go inside. The bottom floor is now cleared. Meaning that we should be able to camp. I'm just going to set up 5 beds. So Thorns, go drop 5 beds. And I'll have Queen set them up. Alright, Hella, go pick up Honey. And I know that those spiders over there, those iron spiders, do have, they do have, more plates and whatnot on them, but that's not exactly why I'm here. Alright, are we going to need more healing than that? I mean, yeah, we have other people that are wounded, but I think 5 is good for now. Unfortunately, I was brilliant and decided to put the beds right where the ramp comes down, which is... when I say brilliant, I mean I'm an idiot. So I'm going to set up 5 more camp beds and just get healing quick. Alright, Blazer, I want to interact with... so let's get everybody else out of the hospital beds now. Delirious, you can go back to work. You can pick up as Golo. And put him down. Good job as Golo. Louis, you still need healing. Pharaoh and Mohammed, you guys are good to go. Phoenix, you are good to go. Acid, you could use a little bit more healing. Some of you aren't fully healed. Oh. The swarm just got targeted. Was that the skeleton that wanted a second crack at us? So I finished off... yeah, where is he? Oh, there he is. He's rebooting again. Queen, you're gonna go finish him off. Queen, of course, is allowed to execute anyone she wants. That is the rule. And then only enemies of the state or trespassers is what everyone else can execute. But Queen can execute whomever she wants. She's Queen, after all. So she can be judge, jury, and executioner. that is who needs healing. And I think with a skeleton on top of me, alternatively, what I could have done is just grab the skeleton and, like, threw it from the building or something like that. So Knave is really not going to be able to run around with us. And then I'm going to have to probably, let's see. I'm probably going to have Hella lose some weight. And we'll carry Knave on her back. So let's see. Trade to Knave. So anything Knave is carrying doesn't weigh her down, so let's see. She moves at 21 miles an hour with Knave on her shoulders, so that works great. The rest of these guys still healing up a little bit. And then we'll clear out some more floors. Now, ideally, I would like to drag these spiders outside because most of my weapons have an indoor penalty. So we'll go stand over there. My rangers are going to line up. Okay. And then when everybody's healed, we can clear some more floors out. And I think they're healed enough. So Ron, Beep, and Droiden, you all have some pretty decent arms and armor. Thorns cannot even get out. Alright, Droiden, I'm going to have you do the honors. You are going to aggro another spider. Everybody else should be on hold. I forgot to put him on hold so that we drag him out here. And then maybe not stand in front of the crossbow people. Okay, I don't want to cheese it like this. I want this thing to be able to attack. There we go. But just bring him outside. Alright, that was pretty easy, straightforward. Now, the electrical components and the iron plates are not as valuable as they used to be because I have the ability to manufacture them. So I can just grab the muscles. And just like last time, down it goes again. Boom. Beep and Ron took hits, but they were wearing armor, so they're okay. That's floor 2. Floor 3 has 3 spiders. Oh, no, maybe I didn't aggro it. There we go. Come on. And as you can imagine, if I had this team here deployed at home for that iron spider that was messing with me, that would have been a very different fight, as we are clearing these guys out quick. Part of it is just the seriously good range, but not only. I mean, a lot of it is gear-based. Droiden has a Mato weapon. Ron and Beep are particularly good. You know, they're strong and tough. Alright, let's heal. Hold again. Beep, you want to draw out the last one? Hope I'm able to pick my way through it. Here we go. Come on. This thing's not even going to survive. And down it goes. Patch up. That was pretty easy. All right, Hella, you have a lot of work to do in here because you're the only one that can be able to pick through. any of these locks, or most of these locks. This floor probably doesn't have anything of note. It never really does, but I'm going to check it anyway. Maybe one day I'll be surprised, but nope, nothing of note. All right, top floor. I didn't even loot the bottom floor. So the little box that's sometimes in there has nothing. So this is the safe that I'm really after. She's the... Oh, no, she's not the only one that can pick that safe. All these guys have decent lockpicking. So, Hella. We found another AI core. I'm going to make Knave carry a lot of this stuff. And Ancient Science Book. Pressing gears, I'm not going to worry about. Oh, there we go. Knave, you're going to be like a human backpack. I am sorry about that. Tools would be good. No, don't put them down. Tools would be good in case I can't pick through something, but I should be able to pick through everything. I don't need any of that. And I'll work counterclockwise. Sure, more. Let's give this to Knave, though. So 4 books. And another book. Oh, there's another core. Good. That allows me to get edge weapons. And more books, of course. Hello, where are you? I keep misplacing her. She's really good at lockpicking now. Oh, another core. And more books. Awesome. Alright, and this stuff here I'm going to want as well, so I'm going to need to find someone that has the carry weight for it. So she is about maxed out. She can't carry anymore. Queen can carry some. Queen, you need to be fed something. I don't think Queen eats raw. But Queen will be carrying some power cores. And let's try to give her some meat. Queen, I don't think is going to eat the meat until it's cooked. So, camping, campfire. I'm just going to make a little campfire right in here. Alright, so she's about tapped out weight-wise. Yep, 21, that's close enough. Beep needs to actually trade something over to someone else. We want to leave that room there for Thorns because he's going to pick the beds back up. Ron is... Alright, so Beep, Ron, Knave, Honey, Hollow. He's going to have to take some of this stuff. Alright, Thor has a little bit of carry weight, as does Aboro, and Minus, and Ray. There you go, Queen. Some cooked meat. And then there's all these boxes here, too. So Thor, you're up. Some robotic components. Now, the generator cores are really, really, really heavy. That's pretty much all they're good for, is just to be heavy. If I wanted the generator cores, I could give them to Thorns, I guess, and then have other people carry the meat, which is going to be a lot lighter. But one thing I want to do is let's break down the camp beds. I know some people are hurt a little bit, but I want to make sure I don't leave them behind. And then I can maybe take the generator cores. The reason I would keep the generator cores, it is possible. I'm not saying that this is how you all will vote, but it is possible that we end up strength training by hauling, meaning that those cores will have value. And then if we don't strength train by hauling, we can sell them. But I could, the cores are a lot, they're a lot weightier than, like, meat or whatever, so I can have Ron take some of the meat. And that will free up some room for Thorns to have the cores. So Thorns, go up to the top here. He's trying to figure out how to move. Alright, Oboro is going to take the cores and hand them to you. Because the carry weight of Thorns is not easily exceeded. Alright, continuing to loot. Wow! Wow! Another one! Alright, so I already have these. Well, these blueprints are kind of worthless. I'm going to leave them behind. Armor plating, first aid kit, sure. Whoa, this lab is stocked. I'll bring the tools just in case. And then these ones in the middle, I need to loot. Dang. I was a little worried that this lab was going to be underwhelming. But no, I am actually overwhelmed by the amount of stuff it has. It has a crazy amount. So I think that's everything. I do have to... Who are you? Oh, Tech Hunter. Wow, you are a real messed up Tech Hunter. He has seen better days. Alright, Thorns got stuck. I was going to leave Hella up there to do one last sweep. Come on, Thorns. Now you can see how the iron spiders could not manage to get out very easily. Alright, so she's here for one last sweep. None of those boxes are lootable, and I will go clockwise this time. I guess I could take the tools. And this here is all one big box. Yep, alright. Definitely confirmed. I have everything. The slowest mover is Ron at 19. Ron, maybe I can speed you up. I'll have you trade some things to Ray or Singhealy. Alright, you're at 20. Knave isn't walking. 20 seems to be my slowest, so everybody follow Thor. Thor, you're going to go up the coast. And get this wonderful technology back home so that we can put it to good use. I'm very, very excited by it. It's good stuff. So what was the full yield? We have... Oh, you know what? We should probably... Before we go straight home, we should probably run to a trader to sell some of the stuff we have, because we have a lot of stuff that doesn't necessarily need to go home. So we'll swing by one of the Shek cities, like Last Stand, and sell off what we can. But good job, guys. You got that lab conquered pretty quick. While I do this, while I do the run here, I'm just trying to direct them along the coast, because if you go too far inwards into Iraq is full of spiders that we'll be back for at some point, but I don't want to tamper with now. All right, you guys can go back to work. Jay says that he's done. One thing that would be nice would be lights here, and it looks like I'm out of animal skins. So I do have some animal skins I'm bringing home for them. I also want to queue up some other farms. Those farms are dead because they're not being tended to, but I kind of knew that. That was by design, in fact. As Golo standing right next to the meat, yeah. I guess Boops, you can go there too. I also need a proper spot to house my animals. Probably somewhere sort of walled off and isolated is sort of the idea. All right, how is my steel? So 1 steel bar, spare, and plates are down to 0. Even though it's hard to gauge how much I'm using at the moment because I'm in the middle of manufacturing. So Blazer, when you're not doing anything else, you're gonna sit on that stool. Yeah, I'm in the middle of building and manufacturing stuff, so it's hard to tell, like, oh, am I running low or not? I have a lot of really, really good weapons to pawn off on people, though. So soon I'm going to outfit more of the combat-oriented people with some edge 1s. What about armor? Masterwork grade heavy plate. That's going to keep me nice and protected. Oh, and a masterwork grade chain. So whoever wears these 2 pieces, oh, and helmets, are going to be fairly impervious to damage. So I gotta find someone home that would be a good fit for that gear. Louis would be a pretty good fit, actually, for that gear. Alright, Louis, I'm gonna have you do a quick swap. Yeah, he's gonna get beefy. And then some of this armor here, we'll probably want to get rid of at some point. But, yeah, the amount of armor that he just got. If I need to tank a Iron Spider, he's the man. Because he is tanky. And it will be fairly obvious who has really good armor. So like a Muhammad, Pharaoh, and Louis here have some seriously good armor compared to everyone else. Alright, Acid, I'm going to get you some Soldier Plate 2. Wherever Acid is. And everybody here was following... We're following Thor. So Thor, make your way to Last Stand. Where is Acid? Here's Acid. And then this stuff down here kind of needs to get sold. Because we're phasing it out. In fact, I'm even going to phase out my my leather. The leather will go on the dedicated crafters. The people that, like Snowy here, who is just going to stay at home crafting arms and armor, they're far too valuable to send out in the field. Because of their skills. And the stuff down there is just sort of comparative junk. And as you can see, I'm slowly gearing everyone up. Now the keepers here... Yeah. So Delirious, because you're really, really well geared, pop on over here and I'll get you something that's good against robots. So armor penetration, MK1 heavy polearms would be just that. So now he's pretty well readied for battle. And it'll be a lot easier to outfit everybody once I have consistent ability to make masterwork. Because then I'm not constantly swapping gear. Once someone's head to toe in masterwork, that's it. Like, that's all I really need to do. Alright, so we're here. This guy should have some money. There's a blueprint that I could learn. And we've bankrupted him already. Let's... What is on the other side? This is not a good... not a good spot for... I'm going to have to go all the way up to AdMag for selling stuff, because there's just not a lot of vendors. Another thing I should do with Heresy is... Where are you, Heresy? Why are you... Oh, you're aimless, standing around the main island? I want you all the way back here. One thing I want to do with her is to have her queue up some additional limbs. So we lost a leg. And also maybe just grind out motors and stuff like that. Heresy, you should be sitting on that stool when you're idle. Alright, so instead of electrical components, let's have you do the robotics bench as a primary. Oh, I see. I see why you're so slow. You're full of copper. And random hinges and stuff. Alright, so she needs iron plates. What are we going to be doing? We want to get... What kind of leg did Knave lose? Now, the issue is because he lost a leg, a right leg, he's going to be slow. He's going to have to be on the home team for a while. Alright, limb... So she is now making that limb for him. And what I'm really interested in is getting her robotics skill up and up and up. Red Rain is being targeted, so let's poke our way over here. We've got some people falling significantly behind, so let's re-rally up too. So what's chasing me? Just some bone dog. Don't need to sound the alarm for one bone dog. Not for this crew anymore. Oh, and both of my bone dogs just got stuck. Alright. Here we should be able to make some money. I hope. Okay, I don't know how to make long cleavers or frag axes. I'll buy that, even though I'm not going to be able to really profit off that myself. Alright, there we go. Frenchie's now a little bit more rearranged. Let's see. Muscles I will sell even though I need them for robotics, because I'm just going to end up manufacturing them to level up my own robotics. I'm not sure about the generator cores yet. As I mentioned, we have yet to decide whether I am going to allow that kind of hauling or not. The CPU units I can sell. I have to make sure not to sell these books. I'm just reorganizing them. I don't think I really need engineering research, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Because it doesn't hurt. Okay, and she's out of money, or he's out of money. I didn't really check. Residents, police. Shinobi thieves, I won't get a good cut. But maybe I'll look to see if they have a backpack. Let's see. Different blueprints? Yes. Cool. I always like buying stuff before I sell stuff because that will allow me to sell more stuff. Minus, you have a whole bunch of stuff, don't you? I can't forget that Minus is loaded up, and I think that's everybody. Now we're up to 171,000. That's not terrible. Let's go check for Shinobi Thieves for their for backpacks, and maybe I'm gonna have Queen buy some food because she's quite hungry. That's Plastic Surgeon. She's quite hungry and the sort of junk that most people... No, come on. We'll have her buy some junk food for herself, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Alright, so let's head over... Does anyone really need healing? No, everyone's fine. She's just hungry. Alright, time to buy some snacks. I know I could just cook some meat, but she wants fish or something like that. There we go. Hivers love fish. Sure, bag check away. These Shek aren't technophobes. They're not Luddites, so they don't have any problem with high tech books and whatnot. If you were in the Holy Nation, that would be a whole different matter. Holy Nation hates technology and will kill you over owning anything tech related. Alright, Heresy, how is it coming? How is it going? So, does the limb bench work? Limb cabinet. Maybe? Haul to... Yes, there it is. So, we are making standard grade economy stuff. As far as tech research, or I want to go to tech here. If we want to be making nicer stuff, like high-speed legs, we need skeleton legs. I don't want to spend my AI cores here yet, though. I want to unlock Edge 1 weapons first. And then I'll start going the robotics route. Is this thing going to... Yeah, it's aggroing on us. It's fine. You can't really eat Grillos, so I'm not even going to stop to mess with them. Oh, and some big things. And another Gorillo. And as you can see, that big thing wanted to mess with me, but I just kept moving. I'm pretty sure we could take on as many big things as I want, but I'm really eager to get Edge 1 weapon research done, and then start being able to manufacture Edge 2 weapons, which will be awesome. And then what I think I'm going to end up doing is selling anything that is not Edge 2. Now, I'll only have a chance to craft Edge 2s, but I'm going to sell everything that is not an Edge 2, just so that it's easier to organize my own inventory. Same with Masterwork. I'm just only going to keep the best possible stuff that I craft, and everything else I'm just going to toss. I'm going to start making skeletal muscles. So skeletal muscle is electric component, or steel bars, and a press, which means I'm going to need to make presses, and presses are just iron plates. So more iron plates. Our economy is funded by iron plates. Looks like I have a healthy amount of building materials, but I'm just going to keep going. Keshian, you are supposed to be sitting over here when you got nothing better to do. You are the doc. Now I see my power dwindling. I'll keep an eye on that. It would not be a terrible idea to add in another small generator. So, power generator. Let's add another one in. I don't want to block the interaction spot from the original ones we have. And Then once it's constructed, G-Man is going to manage one more generator. Given that I have 118 fuel, he's doing a pretty good job of it. Yes. Alright, there we go. Done. Now I have enough power to power on all the other stuff I've added. Alright, Heresy is... pretty much full-time robotics. She's only doing electrical workbench when there is no steel available for her to use. Snowy, what is your stats at? You are Armorsmith 88. And there's no materials to make the bigger armor. Wow, look at the armor slowdown that we've had. It does take a considerable amount of resources to make armor, but we really don't have anything right now. Back to beep. I think everyone's here. Yep. I think what I'm going to do is just hug the coast. Maybe I'll go to the Nomad Village. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to pick up another Bull or Garu. Soon I'm going to want to establish trade caravans. Alright, let's follow Jordan. Yes, kill that cannibal. Good job, guys. So I think I'll probably end up setting up a shop somewhere in Squin and Hub. They're close to one another. They're in a pretty safe area. And that's where I will run a trade outpost. It seems seems good a place as any. But alas, I'm out of time. So a little reminder to all of you, if you're a patron of mine and don't yet have a character named after you, reach out. If you're not yet a patron, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/Rautamont, and the pledge starts at $1 a month, which is pretty inexpensive to have a character. If you're not into that, no problem, because I'm looking for feedback from all of you for what goes on the poll this upcoming weekend for rule changes and goal changes, or added new rules, added new goals, stuff like that. Again, I'll repeat what I said in the beginning of the episode. I am not looking for feedback about strength training, as that will be addressed on the poll entirely, and I don't really need feedback on it. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you all later. Adios.